everybody. It is Wednesday. Hump day. Hump day. I'm doing this wrong, but hump day. How we doing tonight, everybody? How are you? How are you on this Wednesday? Hey, Kitty, how are you? Good to have you here. Thank you for joining me and being okay with how late I am tonight. Hey, Adele and Dazzle, good to have you here. I'm still getting used to my new set here. I'm not sure where I want things. Jennifer, how are you? Good to have you here. Leanne, good to have you here. Cheers, Leanne. I know you're driving. Hey, Kath, good to have you here. Good to have everybody here this Wednesday, this hump day, this say so long September. So long, so long. So long, September. Yes, we are. Hang on. Which way does this work better? Does this look better? Closer, further away? I'm not sure. Playing with the set here, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. Tell me about your Wednesday. What are you grateful for this Wednesday? Tell me about it. Whoa, 30s on Friday in Rochester, Illinois. Brr! That's going to make a cold wedding on Saturday. I haven't even seen the weather, so I have no clue. But it is cooler here. We had a rain come through last night, overnight. So finally a little bit of rain. And we did have that come through last night. And, you know, you see those signs of fall. The leaves are dying. The leaves are dying. And our yard and driveway have leaves on them this morning. The wild bunnies and our dog did not know what to do. Max didn't know what to do with the leaves tonight. Congratulations, Kath. Happy 25th. Happy 25th. Go tune me out and tune him in. Tune in your own life. Don't tune in me. You can catch the replay of this. You can't catch the replay of your 25th. You can't. Thank you, Leanne. I'm grateful for you. You're awesome. It should be really good for business. Today, this week has started off a little slower than it has been, but it has been warmer too. So we have been working our patooties off, getting inventory to the floor, so that we are ready to take advantage of continued cooler weather. Hey, Sarah, great to have you here tonight. Appreciate everybody's patience with me. I was on a call before, and they're like, don't you have to be on? And I'm like, yes, but this is more important. And my loyal viewers would understand that I'm more ish than 8 tonight. You guys, cheers to you, and thank you for your understanding. Pat in the Peanut Gallery. How is Dick doing? I hope he's doing okay. You know, it is good to have everybody here this hump day, this Wednesday, as we finish out September. Finish it out, okay? And hopefully finish it strong, okay? Because we're about to flip it to Rocktober. Rocktober! All right? We're doing it, people. We are going strong here. That is what we do. We are stronger together. Stronger together. Alrighty, let's get this party started since I'm so late, and I didn't even get dinner in yet tonight, so we will do dinner afterwards. So there's a preview of late in the program. You all know what's coming later. Let's get the good morning. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Good morning, good night book. Lin-Manuel Miranda should tune into us. I'm just saying. Anybody knows him. Maybe he watches the replay. Maybe he catches the replay. All right, tonight we are on page 84. Ooh, I like the graphic. I know we've seen this before, but I like the graphic on this. This is really good. Have a good morning. No pressure, though. No pressure. That is our good morning on page 84. That's correct, Kelly. No flipping that calendar till tomorrow. Flip that. We will flip that Enterprise Bank calendar, an official sponsor of this program. We will flip that calendar tomorrow. Hey, Heidi, where fall is in fashion at the Daisy. Fall is in fashion at the Daisy. Lots covered in their weekly email. Felt like it came earlier in the week. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm reading last week's late. But lots of fall in there, Heidi. And great to have you here. Great to have everybody here. Wow, so it's Wednesday, it's hump day. It is the end of September, and I'm proud of you guys. You guys making it through another month. Another month. Michelle, hey you. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Was tonight Mexican night? Was tonight the night you were out with all the ladies going Mexican, or was that last week? I've lost track of day. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's funny. We've been working with some consultants on marketing and everything else, and they're just like, I've got a whole department of people, and they're like, I've got all these people, and they're just like looking at Cassandra and I, and we're so impressed with all that you do, that the two of you do, and they just found out that I do this every night, and they're like, what do you mean he does that every night? And then he gets interviewed, and New York Times today, people, New York Times. I was quoted in today. So, great email. Actually, I thought, I'm going to give one critique of your email, Heidi. It's one tiny critique, and that was that it was tiny. Is the header, you had a lot stuffed into the header of your email that was small, and I know that wasn't the meat of what you were covering. I forget what it was, but I was like, going to send you an email that says that was small. But everything else was great. But you tried to stuff a lot in your header this week. But you did get it done, and you got it out, and that's going to put people in your store this weekend because email works. Email works. Email is not about selling out of your pocket. And email, remember, people want more of that. That is why they don't unsubscribe. That is why they keep it coming. And so sending it more often than you want to, okay, even the same email is okay. And that's one of the things that some consultants that we were with mentioned that we should be doing, and I've talked about it here. Hey, Krita, great to have you here. Hello to you and Ronnie. Yeah, that caught me off guard. I really thought they weren't going to publish it, and I was interviewed for that a while ago for the New York Times, and so when I got the notice from a couple of people that hey, you're in the Times, it caught me off guard, but. Yeah, that's sort of a thing, Kitty. I mean, especially in olden media times, that's a thing. Too much coffee. It's okay. You did better than I did. I didn't get coffee till later this morning. I made it and then didn't get to it, and we took the instant, because we've been drinking so much, Cassandra and I, when we're making it, we got rid of the single-serve pods at home, and we make a whole pot. So. Versus just that instant gratification walk up with the cup. But you guys did it. You guys survived September, okay? Another month through this. And we're getting stronger with each and every passing day. So you guys are getting stronger with each and every passing day. And your stores are getting stronger, you're getting stronger, your sales are getting stronger. We can do this, okay? You, Michelle? You? All right. Let's go. Let's see what I got for you here today. Our friends at Amazon have introduced... that's that's great to hear, Krita. Julie's had her best day since reopening on Monday. Krita had her best month since reopening. This is great news. This is fabulous news. This is a sign of good things to come. You are having these days, okay, because you're continuing to adapt and evolve, okay? You guys are adapting and evolving throughout this, and you're getting better at it, and your sales are reflecting that, okay? It's all about you. It's about how you're adapting and evolving with it, and making that happen. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud to be on your team as you make this happen. You guys are amazing, truly amazing. And Dennis is auctioning. All right, going once, going twice. We've heard all the talk about contactless payment. Okay, I mean, they've been talking about it. You know, you Apple Pay it, so you just touch your phone. You have the card with your chip in it, and not the chip, the near field communication, the NFC in it, and you tap and go. All these things are contactless. What if I told you, with a wave of your hand, woo, I am with your palm, okay, you could pay. Okay? Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Okay? Yes, I am not making this up. Not that creative. Okay? You can now, it has been introduced in 2 stores. Okay? Hey, I am just your voice, Michelle. Michelle, I am just here to help you with your inner thoughts. Whoa, Credo, even with no internet phones, you mean you had to, get out your fingers and toes and do it? Yes, contactless payment, a wave of the hand, okay, is now available in 2 Amazon Go stores, okay, and it's called the Amazon One, okay, and you register your hand to your credit card, and you just swipe and go. It's again making it, and keep in mind, this is stores. This is in stores. So this isn't talking about going and doing online shopping or this is how to help customers and how to be more efficient in stores, how to do more with less. Okay? They've done this, and I bet you this works really well. BJ's is introduced in-store app buying. You scan with your app, and you can skip the checkout. They're doing a lousy job with it, like most things new BJ's does. I was inspired by it. I went to BJ's the other day to pick up our order and do curbside pickup where they're supposed to come out to me, and eventually they did come out with my order. But while I was in the app, they're like, now if you need to come in shopping, you can skip the checkout. If you're getting 15 items or less, you just scan it with your app. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this to the test. And I went inside at BJ's because Cassandra said, if you have to go in, we need milk. And I went in, and I'm like, okay, this works really, it would scan things really well. I was like, wow, I'm actually impressed by this. This scanner is going boom, boom. It's scanning really well. I liked that. That part was working really well. And then saving my credit card did not work so well, or loading my credit card on it. That was a pain in the neck. I had to enter that twice to get it to take. And then I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. And you do the checkout, and it shows a QR code. So unlike, your receipt that you show at a BJ's or a Costco on your way out, it had a QR code on your phone that you show to the person. Well, now the person that's at the door had to go get their portable device to scan my QR code, which then I had to hold it at the right angle for them and do it just correctly, just right, so that they could get it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm starting to walk out. I'm pushing my cart, and she's like, no, I have to scan the items in your cart. I'm like, I just did this. I scanned the items. You can see. What the heck? What a waste of my time. I gained nothing except for milk. I came home with milk. Hey, Zach, how are you? I'm here in chilly weekend weather in Illinois. Okay. Somebody said Rachel's going to have long underwear on under that wedding gown. I'm just saying. I don't want you to be shocked or anything. I've heard long underwear on, when you go to pull the garter, there's going to be long. I don't know. I'm just saying cold weather in Illinois this weekend, 30s on Friday. BJ's is just is an East Coast Costco. They're moving west, Kelly. So it's Costco. It's a different type of Costco. They don't do nearly as good a job as Costco. And I actually know, like, the president, vice president, and stuff of BJ's. I know these people, and I tell them. People are like, how honest are you with people? And stuff. I was on with the store owner, and they're like, you tell me if I was. I'm like, I would totally tell you. That's what I do. I mean, I've been sitting there with the CEO and vice president of BJ's, and I'm like, you know what an awful experience I have? I'm like, you're like one of the only stores I can go in, and I can I can shop, I can walk your 100,000 square foot store, fill a cart with the stuff, get up to the front, and be frustrated enough that I walk out. But it's like Sam's or Costco. So sorry that I forget that they have not made it as far as Albuquerque. They're sort of middle of the country east, is as far as BJ's has got. I want no rain either, Zach. I don't want little Missy's hair getting messed up in the rain. But I am guessing that your brother can get a bunch of his people to keep umbrellas around little Missy and protect her. I'm just saying. That would be fine if your brother's friends protected little Missy and had umbrellas if it was raining. And quite honestly, if it's sunny, so they had little parasols above little Missy, I'd be okay with that. And their service isn't that good, and I've shared that. I mean, I've talked to, and they're not trying to be they're not trying to be all that, but they could serve people better. I'm just saying. Ooh, we got a pumpkin on the set. Who knew that? I got a little pumpkin on the set today. Maybe I can put it back here. It was where I was going to put stuff down, and I realized I had a pumpkin on part of my set. I'm so excited about this wedding. To serve and protect. Yes. I'm just saying. Your brother's friends protecting little Missy. I'm okay with that. Retailers trying to be green. Retailers trying to keep up with us. Retailers unveiled a fresh round of sustainability, they call it. Sustainability efforts this week. And no animals were harmed in the making of this recap. Items best described as controversial are on their way out at two major retailers. Dick's Sporting Goods is removing single-use plastic bags from all stores by 2025, joining an alliance with CVS, Target, and Walmart. And Nordstrom, 2025 just seems so far away at this point. Noah is coming alone, is he? She'll just be thrilled to have Noah there. Nordstrom has pledged to stop selling furs and exotic animal skins by the end of 2021 due to customer feedback, i.e., we've already bought all the stuff for next year, or the stock we have we aren't going to be able to sell and get rid of till next year. But once we can get rid of it, we're not going to order any more. because customers aren't buying it. I remember my mother's fur. I remember, well, and Adele did furs. Adele used to go to the fur show, right, Adele? I mean, I forget the whole fur story, but I know furs are in Adele's past from a business perspective. She would run into people in that circle. My mind isn't fully wrapping the story, so I'm not just doing something. Yeah, well, and you got to look at plastic bags. The cost of plastic bags is going up dramatically. I mean, just to get regular plastic thank you bags, pretty soon is going to be near the cost of a paper shopping sack. Okay, see, my stories remember. I do remember things. I may not always remember them all in the right order. Okay, he's flying alone, but Noah's girlfriend will be there. All right, well, I still haven't gotten the whole story on his. I'm going to have to call your mom tomorrow. I got to catch up with her. I don't know Noah's new job, his new role. There's so much I have to catch up on. Upcycling and recycling. What's old is new again. Nike will display special icons on items made with 50% or more recycled materials. Things with the badge so far. So things made with this that they have piloted have increased sales conversions, conversions by 3 times. ASOS released a 29-piece circular collection, items that are made with reclaimed materials. It's barely a dent in the 85,000 plus products ASOS already sells, but the retailer said it'll bring circularity into additional lines. Reading between the lines, retailers' sustainability initiatives are much more about signaling to eco-minded shoppers as they are about the environment. 43% of shoppers said they plan to spend more on sustainable brands in ThredUp's 2020 industry report. All right, new and resale furs, but mostly new. See, I was right there. I remember growing up when my mother brought out the fur. I do remember that. I don't think I still have the fur. I don't think I inherited that. I love this quote. I'm missing my Everyday Courage book over here. This is not from the Everyday Courage book, but this is a quote, and it speaks to us. It speaks to this industry. It speaks to this group. It speaks to our community. Okay, we have a community here, and that's awesome. If your dream only, wow, Everyday Courage just showed up. It's like magic. My peanut gallery is awesome. You should get a peanut gallery if you don't have one. Zach, you need a peanut gallery. I'm just saying. I haven't heard where the honeymoon is. Maybe we should crash the honeymoon. I don't know. I know where the wedding is. But this quote, and we'll go to Everyday Courage in a minute because we can always use some Everyday Courage. If your dream only includes you, so if your dream only includes you, it's too small. Again, if your dream only includes you, it's too small. Zach's dream includes Rachel. Zach's dreams include Rachel. Not too small. Okay? So, what are your dreams and how do they benefit your community? Okay? Your store, your business, you are your community. Okay? Me here, I'm part of this community. I'm part of you all. That's great, Kitty. That's great. Oh, they are not good at your cats are not good at bringing you things. Maybe we should get you a big dog to move in with your cats. The cats in our neighborhood come around our house and just torment our dog, and have done so historically. But if your dream only includes you, it's too small. All right, let's move to our friends in Washington and let you know what's going on down there. I covered this week, if you hadn't tuned in, that the SBA and Treasury has received, let's call it 90,000 forgiveness applications for the PPP, and they have approved 0 of them. They have also declined 0 of them. They have said now, Treasury has said, I like how Treasury really is the boss here. Treasury has said they will start forgiving PPP loans after borrowers and banks complained. And really they're talking the bigger loans because there's still hope on Congress, and we're going to cover that in a second. They expect to approve and pay, okay, and what they mean by pay is pay the banks, forgiveness requests by late this week or early next. The applications are generally expected to be approved quickly, with the exception of loans above $2 million that will get added scrutiny. We've covered that, and why are they saying late this week or early next? Why are they saying that? Because they hope to make a new deal. The hope is real, people. The hope is real at this point that they hope to make a new deal. Those of us, all of us, and our friends at the National Retail Federation have joined the COVID Relief Now Coalition. Welcome to the COVID Relief Now Coalition. You are a member. Membership has its privileges. The COVID Relief Now Coalition is hitting up Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, the minority leader of the House, Kevin McCarthy, and Charles Schumer, not Chuck Schumer. Well, Chuck, Charles, Charlie. Since I have a brother, Chuck, you know, whether you call him Chuck, Charles, well, he prefers Chuck. He does not like Charlie. He doesn't like Charles. He knows he's in trouble if you call him Charles. So a letter from the COVID Relief Now Coalition, of which you are a member, also sent a letter. This letter was carbon copied to our buddy Stevie at Treasury, Mark Meadows, and is signed off on by everybody and their brother, you know, down to the Maryland Association of Chain Drugstores, the Maryland food industry. Maryland's really getting into it. The Michigan Retailers Association, the Missouri Tire Association. Are there any cat associations? There are no cat associations. Missouri's really in on this. The Central Missouri Independent Electrical Contractors Association. The Central Texas Chapter of Independent Electrical Contractors. The Colorado Hotel and Lodging Association. The Florida Retail Federation. It's a who's who, and you are a part of this. Okay, you are a part of this. Of the COVID Relief Now Coalition. And this is getting legs, people, okay? So the Treasury is talking about late this week or next week because they expect this other bill to pass, okay? For them to come to agreement and move a bill forward. It is in everyone's self-interest in Washington, and that's all they really care about is their own self-interest. It is in their self-interest to get this passed. And so with that, they are moving it forward. This bill is moving forward, and I am cautiously optimistic because this is Washington, and with a tweet or an email or a soundbite, we can screw this all up. So, but I am putting pressure on. I am talking to everybody and anyone. The New York Times article hit perfectly. I got to say that I'll give the reporter credit for that because that is helping things along. Because part of that article was really about health insurance getting dropped for people, okay, and all these people losing health insurance. And the way they took my quote is, do you really want to be without health insurance during a pandemic? That's not what you do. And that's not what small business does, okay? That's not what small business does. I mean, shoot, one of my accomplishments today, one of my grateful that I was done today is that I, finished negotiating our Blue Cross renewal, which goes into effect tomorrow. Okay, so you don't leave people out in the dark, and that's really part of what this article was about, was does Congress want to leave people without health insurance during a pandemic? And one of the things that the author, the reporter, didn't understand going into it was, why did small business not leave people out in the cold during this? Why did small business not cut people's health insurance when they cut everything else? And the thing I'm like, you don't understand is that small business is family. Our employees are family, and we treat them as such. And you wouldn't tell your family, for as many things that you tell your brother or sister to go take a hike for, you're not going to cut their health insurance during a pandemic. Hey, Anita's with us, I see. So, that's actually gotten a lot of legs today, so it was perfect timing for the article, which I'm guessing the reporter knew, as this was trying to go forward. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's what's happening there. This video and everything we talk about here, everything, is over on narcs.org/resalestrong by noon tomorrow. narcs.org/resalestrong by noon the very next day. All the resources, this video, it's there to keep you organized. Everything's there to keep it organized, nice and easy for you to follow. Catch the replay, because so many people like Zach's mom couldn't catch us live tonight. That's okay, because she can catch the replay whenever she wants. It's on demand, starting at noon tomorrow. She can watch it. It's also there so you can share it with everybody. Your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker, your shoe repair guy, your window washer, your nail salon, okay? I might need a mani-pedi. Whatever, my hairstylist. Okay, this doesn't just happen, people. This doesn't just happen. It takes style. Carlos, he's got style. Share it with them. Help everybody along so we can get everybody across the finish line of this. This is regardless of business, we're getting everybody across. I promise you that. I am here every night at more 8 than ish, although this week feels a lot more ishy than 80. 8-ish. Than 8. But I'll be back here tomorrow night at more 8 than ish. If you or anybody, I take everybody's call. I'm really just this guy, okay? I'm not intimidating. I listen. I got 2 ears. 2 ears. I listen to you. And I take it all in, and I say it like I feel it, okay? It is just me. You email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Don't be afraid to reach out. We start this program every night with the Good Morning and Night book, but I'm not going to do that until we read some Everyday Courage, the book that Vina gave us. The book that Vina gave us, the Everyday Courage. Oh, I like this. Did I read this? I don't think I read this. She turned her... This is you ladies. Okay? You ladies. And yes, I'm talking to you ladies. Okay? She turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. She turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. Boom, baby. Boom. That is everyday courage. Well, we start this program with Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's like he's here. It is like I am channeling Lin-Manuel. Okay, I'm working on the new set here, people. Working on it. I really want to go to Margaritas with Michelle. Margaritas with Michelle, that rhymes. I'm just saying. That's the kind of poetry I do. But the Good Morning, Good Night book. Tonight we are on page 84. I'm waiting for the graphic, people. If you were not here at the beginning of the program and heard our good morning today was have a good morning. No pressure, though. Our good night is have a good night, everyone is counting on you. Sweet dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that graphic. Look at that person sleeping under the covers. Look at that. That was me this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party. A wedding, like one's happening in Illinois on Saturday. Just saying. It's Kath's 25th wedding anniversary today. 25th anniversary today. Okay? But know that I'll be back here tomorrow night at more 8 than-ish. More 8 than-ish. Kelly, are you saying I need to move? Hang on a second, Kelly. Let's try. Is it better up here? Is this better, Kelly? Is this better? You tell me. You guys decide. But know that you and you, but especially you, yes, you, I'm talking to you, you're not alone running this store. It's time for dinner, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.